What is up, you beautiful people? I hope that you are all doing amazing today. Judging solely off of the comments, it really does seem like you guys enjoy these videos of just me sitting here talking with you, maybe even ranting sometimes and complaining, but I figured today we could still do this type of video, but less negative and without so much complaining. You already saw the title, you already know what this video is going to be about, and with free to play out, you know there's a lot of people who are just now going to get into Rocket League. They just downloaded the game and they are just now getting started, so I figured it would be kind of cool to talk about how I got into Rocket League myself, and even not just Rocket League, how I got into YouTube and that sort of thing too. You know, I pride myself on trying to be as real as possible with you guys, so I think it would be kind of cool just to sit here and almost have like a little story time with you guys. Right before we get into it though, I do want to say that if you guys do like these type of videos, please let me know down in the comments so I know what you guys want to see, because I'm still trying to figure out exactly what I want to do with my channel. So let me know down there what you think, and if you do like these type of videos, let me know other things that you'd like to hear my thoughts on or things that I can talk about or whatever. Also, I honestly get bitched at by my own Discord because I don't advertise my socials a lot, and even on my Twitch, a lot of the times people will come over to my Twitch and be like, man, I didn't even know you streamed. Right before we get into it, I just want to say that if you guys do like my videos and you want to keep up with me more, you can follow me on my Twitter. That's probably the best way. I also do stream on Twitch, so if you want more of me and my rage and my gameplay, you can check me out on there as well. And if you like, you can join my Discord and you can come hang out with me and the rest of the community. I'm in there all the time. We're roasting each other. It's a great time. You should really think about joining if you like my content. But anyways, the story of how I got into Rocket League, it's not that special. So everybody knows that when the game first came out, it was free to play on PlayStation Plus. Well, that's exactly how I got started as well. I had saw it on the PlayStation Store, it was free, and I was like, that looks kind of lame. I'm not even gonna download that. I don't really care that much. And one of my friends downloaded it, and then he was telling me, he was like, dude, you have got to download that free game on PlayStation Plus. And I was like, all right, I'll download it. So I downloaded it, I played it with him, played it with my friends for a little bit, and it was all right. I thought it was a neat little game, but I really didn't think that much of it. You know, I didn't think past, oh, it's fun just to kind of hit the ball around, quote unquote, hit the ball around, because we were all too fucking trash to actually hit the ball, but that doesn't matter. It was just casual fun, you know, it really wasn't that serious. There wasn't much more to it than that. So I have been playing since the beginning of Rocket League. It wasn't one of those games that we played a lot. It was one of those games that was like, all right, well, there's nothing else to play. Let's pull up some Rocket League and we'll just play some of that. It was just one of those games that we played casually for probably about a year or two, something like that. And then, I don't know what it was, but for some reason we all stopped playing it. I took a break, probably about a year, maybe a little bit more, I'm not quite sure. And then something just told me to get back into it. So I re-downloaded it, I got back into it, I started playing it again, and this time when I got back into it, it was a completely different experience. Now it was actually a lot more competitive and I really wanted to win, as opposed to before it was just fun to mess around with my buddies, but now I actually really wanted to win. I started getting competitive about it. And I was still on PS4 at the time. And while this was going on, that's when I started getting into RLCS. If you don't know how I got into RLCS, check out my video, How You Should Watch Rocket League Esports. That's how I got into RLCS, and these two were happening at about the same time. So whenever I was getting into RLCS, I was starting to take the game a lot more serious, even though I was only like gold 3, plat 1 maybe at the time. Me and my friends had been talking about actually getting into PC gaming, so I ended up selling my PlayStation and my Xbox One at the time, and I built a PC, and then the first game I bought was Rocket League. I actually had bought Rocket League while it was on sale a month before I had even built my PC. Once I got on PC and I had downloaded Rocket League and started playing it, I knew that I actually kind of wanted to take it serious. At the time, my goal was to go pro. For so long, what I wanted was to go pro. So immediately, within hours of getting on to the PC version of Rocket League, I was looking for Grand Champion coaches, and I have had multiple Grand Champion coaches. I did my placements and I was probably plat 1 or 2. I think I went up a little bit from when I was on PlayStation, because that just seems to always happen for some reason. And the first thing that I started doing was grinding mechanics. And if you see my videos, you know that that's a thing that I do a lot. I wanted to make sure that no matter what it was that I was trying to do, my mechanics wouldn't be what was holding me back. That there was never a moment where only if I had trained more, I would have been able to do what I was trying to do. I never wanted that to happen. So I started grinding mechanics way harder than I probably should have. 8 hours a day. In hindsight, it really wasn't healthy. I probably wouldn't do the same thing now knowing what I know, but I did. My mechanics got kind of insane, but that was honestly just about it. One thing that I learned, and you guys should take this advice, just because you have good mechanics or mechanical ability doesn't mean shit. I had Grand Champion friends telling me that my mechanics were better than theirs, and I was stuck in Diamond 3. I couldn't get out of Diamond 3 for like 5-6 months. It took a complete restructure of my playstyle just to get to champ. So there's a word of advice. Stop acting like you're untouchable on the field because you are not. Your mechanics, there's a lot of people that can do crazy things and still lose. So you're gonna have to learn to stop playing like such a dumbass if you really want to win and rank up. But anyways, I was stuck in Diamond 3 for a long time. I managed to get into Champ, and then I actually soared through Champ. I went straight from Champ 1 to Champ 3, and then I was actually stuck in Champ 3 for quite a bit too. I hit Grand Champion for the first time in Season 11, but I didn't get the rewards, and then in Season 12, I went and got the rewards almost like it was nothing, and I've been Grand Champion ever since. My priorities have definitely changed though. Whenever I was really grinding Rocket League, all I wanted was to go pro. That was the goal. I was watching RLCS, and in my head, I was like, I will go pro. I want to go pro. This is what I want. And I don't think that I really think that anymore. When I first started really taking Rocket League seriously, I was actually still doing music at the time. So there's a little fact for you guys that if you didn't know, before Rocket League and YouTube, I was a musician. That's what I did. I was a music guy. I'm still a music guy. But the thing about making music is that it's kind of hard to be a one-man band. You really have to rely on people. And I learned quickly that people are very unreliable. So I wanted to do something that I could allow myself to be creative while being able to do every step of it on my own without needing other people. So that's when I started getting into YouTube, and I was playing nothing but Rocket League at the time. It wasn't even the point of making a Rocket League channel because I still don't consider myself a Rocket League channel. Instead, I wanted to make a channel to allow myself to be creative and fill that creative gap that not making music had left. And it just so happened that all I played at the time was Rocket League. So I've been making Rocket League videos for quite a while, since 2018, I think. And I made videos for about a year and a half, almost 2 years. And if a video got 40 views, I would consider that a video popping off. I will not lie to you guys. I'd like to be as honest and real with you guys. I see a lot of new YouTubers coming up and they just start popping off right out the gate. 3 months of doing YouTube, 5 months of doing YouTube, and they're already at 50,000, 70,000, 100,000 subscribers. It is difficult to not compare myself to other people when I've been doing this for quite some time longer than some of these other people who have just absolutely blown past me. I have gotten better about that recently though, and obviously this isn't a shot at any of those people. I've talked to just about every Rocket League YouTuber or even streamer in the scene, and while they're not all great people, some of them really are. But anyways, back on track. I was playing a lot of Rocket League, and I was doing YouTube, and the YouTube thing started to overshadow the Rocket League thing, if that makes sense. I was starting to not care about going pro as much, especially the closer I got, the more I saw that the pro scene and the high-level Rocket League scene is not exactly where I want to be, because I'm not gonna lie, it is not as glamorous as you think. That scene is not quite something that I think I would want to involve myself in as much as I had originally thought that I would. And with my YouTube, I posted those pros react videos and they got a lot of traction, and it really kind of kickstarted my channel. Now, I'm not gonna lie, those videos are basically just stealing other people's content. They're not videos that I am actually proud of. They're not videos that I was allowed to express my creativity, but they kickstarted my channel. I'm happy that they did that, so I'm happy that I made them in that sense, but I'm not exactly proud of them. They're not revolutionary videos. They were just for views. I made them to get views, and it just so happens that they got views. And actually, one of the pros react videos is my first video to hit 1 million views, which is also kind of depressing. Putting so much time into all these other videos that I try to be original or be creative in some way that hasn't been done before in Rocket League, and nobody gives a fuck, but a compilation of everybody else's content and it gets 1 million views. It's kind of disheartening. But anyway, the more that I pushed into the YouTube space and making videos, and not even just my own videos, I actually create a lot of the Rocket League content that you watch, and you would have no idea that it's me. Behind the scenes, I make a lot of content. The more that I pushed into the YouTube scene, the more that I realized that that was more of where I wanted to be instead of the pro scene. So I started shifting away from that. I started playing Rocket League less. It's not like I don't play it. I still play a lot of Rocket League because the game's just so addicting. But YouTube was the main goal. My content was everything. So I really started to just go full steam ahead with content. Now, if you haven't noticed, I don't upload a lot. That is because I have to spend so much time making other people's content in order to not be broke as hell. So if you guys do enjoy my videos, you may feel like you are just one person, but every single person makes an astronomical difference. Every single one of you. Even if you don't feel like it, ask my community how I feel about it, and they will tell you that that's how I feel about it. I respond to every DM. All my DMs are open. Feel free to DM me if you like my content. Just be like, hey, Cadence, I like your content, dude. I read them all. All of your comments, I read them all. Every word from you guys means so much. Every single one of you has an impact. Even though you feel like you may not. You may just be one like or one view, one fan, I guess. I don't know. You're not. So if you really do like my content and you want more content, you know, just actually watch my videos. Because the more people that watch my videos, if I can actually support myself off of YouTube, you guys would get so much more content and so much more high quality content. I'm spending 40 to 50 hours a week working on everyone else's content. I don't have that much time to focus on my own content, which is also why I've been doing a lot of these type of videos, because they are a lot easier for me to make. And I also kind of just enjoy them. And it seems like that you guys really enjoy them too. Even though sometimes I may miss an upload or I don't upload a lot. The main goal is this channel. I will also be honest and say that thoughts of leaving Rocket League have entered my mind quite a few times. I don't think it's something that I'm going to do, at least at the moment, but I would also like to say that I don't consider myself a Rocket League channel, more so a channel, but I just so happen to play a lot of Rocket League. But anyways, yeah, I guess that's kind of like the story of how I got into Rocket League and YouTube, even though I know that this video has been all over the fucking place. I hope that you guys still managed to enjoy listening to me ramble for however long this video has gone on for. But seriously, if you guys do enjoy my content, let me know. Don't hesitate to just leave a comment or a like or DM me. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, because each single one of you does make a huge difference. And the more support that I get from you guys, the more content that I can bring to you, the more time that I can justify to myself spending on my content. But yeah, I know this video has been all over the place. If you guys want to catch me live, I do stream on Twitch if you want to see more of me and my gameplay and my raging. If you want to keep up with just my updates or things that are going on, follow my Twitter. If you want to chat with me and the other people in the community, my Discord invitation link will be in the description. And if you want to be an absolute legend and support my content even further, I also have a Patreon that is in the description as well. I'm sorry that this video is so all over the place. Hopefully this video makes any kind of sense to you guys and you can kind of understand anything that I was talking about. Leave your thoughts down in the comments. I hope that all of you have a absolutely amazing day, evening, night, morning, whenever it is that you're watching this. Much love, guys. Peace.